Hello guys, welcome back to today's video. Welcome back to our channel, and this is Talk with Precious. In today's video we'll be talking about the education system, how the education system works. In Spain, the official age of schooling is 6 years old. So at the age of 6 is official, is obligatory for every child living in Spain to start schooling at 6 years old. Okay, you might ask, okay, before that 6 years old, what would they be doing? Would they be at home? No. That's why they have what they called educación infantil. So the educación infantil starts from the age of 3. So from the age of 3, you can enroll your child to educación infantil, just like a preschool. So you register your child. Once your child is 3 years old, you register your child will be there for 4, 5, then 6. That means you have primero de infantil, segundo de infantil, and tercero de infantil. So that's 3 years. Then after 3 years, the child will graduate to a primaria, which is 6 years. So primaria is the official age, is the official school in Spain. That's primary school from 6 years old. Primaria, educación primaria, which is primero de primaria, segundo de primaria, tercero de primaria, cuarto de primaria, quinto de primaria, sexto de primaria, right? So like 6 years before you go to secondary school. So for you to go to the secondary school, you need to register your child. And mostly you often register your child in the municipio, that means in your town, the town that you are living in, the village you are living in, the region you are living in. So you register your child in school closer to you. So that secundaria, we have it in primero de la ESO, segundo de la ESO, tercero de la ESO, cuarto de la ESO. So in cuarto de la ESO, which is in cuarto de la ESO, I don't know how to translate that for sorry. I'll just be saying it. I hope you understand it. If you have any question, specific question, you can leave it in the comment section and I will be glad to answer you. But for now, let's just take it like this. So we have the primero de la ESO, segundo de la ESO, tercero de la ESO, cuarto de la ESO. So in cuarto de la ESO, your child should be like 16 years old. Once your child is 16 years old, it's not obligatory for that child to continue schooling. So your child can decide to either continue schooling or working. So that brings us to another part. And the official age of working is 16 years. So your child can decide to work at the age of 16 years. After the cuarto de la ESO, then if your child decides to work, you can work legally. Then if the child decides to continue schooling, you have two pathways, either professional study or bachillerato. They call it bachillerato. It's like a continuation of cuarto de la ESO, like the main secondary school that we all know, right? So that bachillerato, they have the science course or the art course. So you can decide to go through the science or the art. Then if you decide to go for, the child decides to go for professional study, then we have what they call grado medio, then and grado superior. But first, that child needs to enroll into grado medio. So you go to grado medio, then you spend like, I think depending on the course, you spend like 2 years. I think maximum of 2 years. Then after that, you choose your practical, like your apprenticeship. If you are lucky enough, the company will contract you, you start working with them from there. Or maybe probably the child will decide to continue schooling. Then from there, you after the grado medio, they have grado superior. So that grado superior is extra 2 years or a year, depending on the course, depending on the profession. Then after that, you can decide to go into the university. So from grado superior, the child decides to like, okay, let me continue schooling. Then that child will need to write an exam to go into the university. Okay, now let me pause there. Coming back to a child who wants to go through the bachillerato route, like you want to go through bachillerato. So you go to bachillerato primero de bachiller, segundo de bachiller. So that is 2 years. Then after that bachiller and the child decide to like, okay, you know what, I want to go that into professional study. So from that bachiller, that child can go into a professional study, grado superior, not grado medio, grado superior directly. Or if the child decides to continue school, he wants to go to the university, that child will need to write an exam, and that exam is called selectividad. So you need to write exam, and that selectividad have two parts, like la parte específica y la parte general, like the general part and the specific part. So once you choose, so the child will need to write those two parts, like you will need to write the exam, the general part and the specific part. Then after that, if the child passed, depending on the grades that they want, um depending on the course, different course, they have different grades that you need to have in that selectividad for you to be able to gain admission to the university. So if that child have that grade, of course, the child will go into the university directly. If you choose, or if your child choose to go through grado superior, then after grado superior, you can decide to write an exam, and that exam you write only the parte específica, not the parte general and the específica, not the general part and the specific part. That child from grado superior, you can decide to write the specific part of selectividad to like have that grade that they want to go into your choosing course. So that's it, all about the education. I don't know if I cover everything, but please, if you have any specific question concerning the education of Spain or Italy or UK, don't forget to leave it in the comment section, and we'll be so glad to respond to all your questions specifically. So this is it for Spain. We have come to the end of the part of Spain. So now let's check out how Italy works. Although I repeat, I think Italy, Spain, they are similar, or if not the same. So let's hear from Promise and see how the Italian education system works.
Hi everyone, welcome back. So, how does school work in Italy? That's what we're going to be talking about today. So, education in Italy is free for all kids and it's mandatory from the age of 6 to 16. I know I said education is free in Italy, but there is like this minimum charge sometimes to all family. It could be free or it could be more expensive, depend on your financial status indicator. This is where in the ISEE, known as EASY, comes in action. You actually go to CAF and then it process like your financial status to then put in consideration how much you should pay for school. So after the preschool, there is this pre-primary education, kind of like a scuola di infanzia. You start from 3 years of age to 6 years of age. It's also non-mandatory, and it's in actually from 3 to 6 years of age. Also, there is this service that the school also provide, which your kids can also eat in the school. So it's kind of like a canteen service. And then for this one as well, you need to pay. The payments also depend on your financial status, as I said before, your ISEE, is it? So you just also do the same procedure, and then yeah, that's it basically. So after the pre-primary education, Italy system have like the primary education. The primary education is the first level of compulsory education in Italy, and it covers a period of 5 years, so from the age of 6 to 11. Next is the lower secondary education, which is a Scuola Secondaria di Primo Grado. This is a 3 years education for students aged between 11 to 14, and then once that's done, you have the upper secondary education, which is Scuola Secondaria di Secondo Grado. In this place, you actually decide to pick the field. I don't know how to like, it includes like different type of school, okay, depending on what you want to study, because then you actually choose the study path you want to study. Like there is Scuola Superiore, Scuola Tecnico, Scuola Professionale. Then each Scuola Superiore, they also have their section, their field. Okay, there is like technical school, there is like high school, there's just like different fields you need to pick from. And this normally is 5 years, 5 years of school. And then from there you take your diploma, and then you can then go to higher education, the highest education of them all, which is the university. Of course, in uni there's also like different field, different course, and there's like masters and so much more. So the slight difference between the Italian and the Spanish school system happens in high school and uni. In high school, the exam they do in Italy is called maturita, and the Spanish it's called selectividad. Anyway, for more information, we'll be leaving a link down below. Thank you, and see you next time.
Welcome back. Let's go to the UK. Let's take a look how the education system works in the UK. And Ivy will be giving us those informations, the informations that we need. Ivy will be giving us concerning UK.
Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Ivy and I'm here to talk about secondary school education in the United Kingdom. That is between the age of 11 to 16 years old. In England and in Wales, the first year of secondary school is year 7. Meanwhile, in Northern Ireland and in Scotland, the first year of secondary school is year 8. Normally, students in secondary school study subjects like math, science, English, music, etc. And when reaching the age of 14, they usually start the first year of the 2-year process that is called GCSE. GCSE is a test that tests the knowledge of students. Most schools follows the same method when it comes to GCSEs, and you will need to take some core subjects that are the following: maths, English, and sciences. Students typically then add additional 4 to 5 subjects to their GCSEs. That can be French, German, design and technology, and so many subjects. GCSEs is up to 2 years, and it marks the end of the compulsory education in the United Kingdom. When you finish your GCSEs, you can either further your education or leave school and start searching for job. Applying into secondary school in the United Kingdom. Each council has an application form, and what you as a parent need to do is to apply between the month of September and October, so your child can start secondary school the following September. When applying in England and Wales, parents usually list out 3 to 4 schools, 6 in London, in order of preference. State schools normally award places based on the proximity to the school of the child, based on if the child has a sibling in the school or other educational needs. In Scotland, students are normally designated to a school based on their catchment area. But if the parents are not contented with the designated area, they can ask for a change of school. In the Northern Highland, parents can list up to 4 different schools based on their preferences. When, as a parent, you are applying for your child to start secondary school, you will need to provide some documents that are the application form completed, ID of the child showing the legal name and the date of birth, emergency contact, proof of address, and a legal document that prove that you have the parental responsibility for that child. Graduating in the UK, where I need to say that in England, Wales, and Northern Ireland, students at the state schools usually take their GCSEs and A-levels exams in May, June at the end of each academic year. and they get their result by, I would say, August. Yeah. Meanwhile, in Scotland, they do take those exams between April, May, and they get their results early August. Well, about the graduation, as the state schools, they don't usually have any graduation ceremony. Applying to university in the United Kingdom, this is a big step for any student after, well, post 16 years old, after taking your GCSEs exams, or you can either go through trade schools in the United Kingdom or further your education in the university. Well, if you decide to go through furthering your education in the university, you have to do so before finishing secondary school, and you must apply through the universities and college admissions services. To apply, you will need to provide your personal details. You will need to list 4 or 5 universities of your preference, of your choice. You will need to provide your educational history or employment history. You will also need to kind of state why you have an interest for that course or courses. You will also need a reference from any teacher or employer. So yeah, that's just very important. And if you are not going to study any course related to medicine, you must apply by mid of January. But if it's going to be any course related to medicine, you must apply by mid of October. Or if you are going to study at Oxford University or Cambridge University, you must apply by mid of October. Okay, that's very, very important to know. Okay, so after applying through the universities and college admissions service, the next step is to wait, right? So imagine that you have been accepted to all the universities you listed. Bravo, congratulations. But if because of your grade mark you have not been accepted to any of the universities you listed, then you will have to reapply again between July and September for you to have let's just say, a second chance.
Welcome back, and I hope you enjoyed this video. We have come to the end of today's video. For now, bye. See you on our next one. Please share, like, and subscribe. We love you. Thank you for watching. Bye.